I have seriously discovered a whole new love for Olipop's, and the cherry vanilla one is definitely my favorite so far. Also, you guys are really getting a little sneak peek into how our apartment is coming together now that we're getting furniture and decorations. Our bed frame's not here, so ignore that. Before we get into it, I need to decide, do I want to stick with clear or do I want the tortoise? Can't decide. I think I'm feeling the clear for today, but I was feeling tortoise yesterday, so we'll see how I feel tomorrow. Hey guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Today, Librarian Tiff is making a reappearance to bring you guys my July TBR. I'm so excited to share with you guys all the books on my July TBR.
You're repeating yourself, you know that?
I am slowly but surely digging myself out of a 2.5 month long slump. That is right, I am 12 books behind on my Goodreads goal for the year, which is so sad, but I know I will be catching up, and this is the month I will be catching up. But before we get into that, I need to share with you guys the major upgrade Miss Librarian Tiff has had, and that is my new glasses. So thank you so much to Pair for sponsoring today's video. If you guys have been here and seen other videos where I am Librarian Tiff, if you will, not sure where that came from, but anyways, you will know that I love my clear framed blue light glasses. Like, you would have to pry clear framed blue light glasses out of my cold dead hands, and we have gotten the biggest upgrade ever on my blue light glasses. The actual quality of them, they feel such great quality. Like, they just put a little extra love in making these, let me tell you. The base frame that I personally picked was the Murphy. Now, they have tons of different base frames to choose from, and one thing that is so nice about Pair is the fact that you're able to go on their website and virtually try on every single base frame they have to see what's gonna suit your face the best and what you're gonna enjoy the most out of your glasses. But again, I chose the Murphy. I just love a nice chunky glass, and I love a nice chunky sunglass. I have actually been looking for a good brown or tortoise chunky sunglasses, and I now have them, and they are perfect, and I'm obsessed. Like, guys, this is such a slay. I'm so obsessed. But aside from the sun top, I also just got a regular tortoise top frame, and I'm obsessed for when I'm in more of a darker vibe and I want to have the tortoise on. They're so easy to throw on. And I also got this really cute silver sparkle one. Like, I don't know, I just feel like sometimes this is gonna be a vibe when I'm in a fun, silly little mood and I want some sparkles added to my day. These are gonna be so cute. I don't know how many Snapchat videos I have sent to my friends of me simply just doing this because it's so cool, and I'm thoroughly obsessed. Pair is also so affordable, and I love the ease about shopping. I don't want to go to a glasses store and try on glasses, so the fact that I'm able to just order them online is so nice and just so easy. And I'm constantly sitting in front of a screen, whether I'm editing or honestly just scrolling on my phone. It's so nice to have blue light glasses because, you know, the strain on your eyes can be so real, and especially sitting at a computer for hours editing, I genuinely can get such bad headaches from that, and this has been a huge help with that. I'm literally so obsessed with them, guys. Truly, I am so obsessed. I love them so freaking much. If you guys have been wanting to try Pair, or maybe you haven't, but I'm telling you right now, you definitely should. You can get 15% off with my code Tiffany15. I mean, who doesn't love saving money? Because I know I do. So if you want to save money, my code is always down below in the description. So is the link. You can go click that down there to save 15% on your first frames from Pair. Thank you so much to Pair again for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get into the TBR. We have a lot of books to get into because I'm really hoping July is gonna be the month to like redeem how deep down I am in my reading goal for the year. So first, we're actually gonna be starting with a mystery thriller, and that is The Summer She Went Missing by Chelsea Xoxo. I don't know how to say her last name, I'm so sorry. I actually got this at Walmart for only $9, which is such a good deal for a book, I feel like. I believe this is a YA mystery thriller, and the premise of this sounded very interesting to me. It says, last summer they searched for Audrey Covington. This summer they'll search for the truth. When Paige stumbles across a secret hidden in Audrey's room, it changes everything she thought she knew about last summer. I just thought this sounded really fun, and felt like it would be a really fast-paced and easy read, which is obviously something I need getting out of a slump, because being in a slump that long, that bad, is so hard to pull yourself out of. And I'm just clawing out of this hole I've digged myself, like with the tips of my fingernails to get out. And I feel like this will be so good to do that, because we literally just have this vibe of like our main characters are trying to figure out what actually happened to Audrey, but we also have this mystery of like, she's not the first girl to disappear, so like what is really going on here? I think it's gonna be really interesting. interesting, and since it is kind of set in the summer, I think it'll hit those summer vibes with maybe just descriptions of like how hot it is, maybe they're searching at a pool, or I honestly I don't know, but it is based in summer, so I think it'll be good to read in the summertime. And again, I really feel like it's gonna be fast-paced and really fun and interesting. So moving on, we have The Magnolia Inn by Anne Marie Meyer. This is actually a book that the author sent me, and I have just been kind of eyeing it. Obviously, I have been really busy recently with moving, unpacking, getting furniture, building furniture, so I haven't had as much time to read. But now that I have gotten all my books, I've kind of started unpacking them, I've been having my eye on this. I feel like this is gonna be just a good, sweet, summery read. The cover is kind of giving summer with the flip-flops and the hat. This basically follows two women. One of them is like recently divorced, I believe. I'm not 100% sure the plot of this because I did want to go into it mostly blind because I am someone who loves going into books blind. But yeah, that is the next book on my TBR. I'm really excited to give this a read. Next, we have Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I feel like I just said that wrong. Anyways, okay, so in my June TBR, I had put Just for the Summer in my TBR, obviously, and so many of you guys were telling me that it's in an interconnected standalone series. I think this is the second in that series, and I believe the first one was either part of Your World or the Happily Ever After playlist. I don't remember which one, but I do plan on looking that up, buying it, and reading it. I really just want to read some of her work this month, so I'm hoping to grab that and potentially read this too. I could be wrong about the order, like honestly, let me like double check real quick, but I really want to read some of her work and just what the hype is about. I want to know what the hype is about. I feel like I actually have not seen one person say that they don't like Abby Jimenez's books. Every person I see that has read her books absolutely love them and just hype them up so much, so I really am curious and want to know what the hype is all about. Just looked it up. Part of Your World is the first one, so I will be grabbing that and reading that before I read this one, but I'm hoping to read both of them. I don't know the plot line, the tropes, anything about any of these books, and I plan to keep it that way because I love going into hyped up books and hyped up authors completely blind. So sorry to not give you very much information on those, but I do plan on reading those. Moving on, we have Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute by Talia Hibbert. This has been on my physical TBR for a very long time. I think I bought this sometime last spring or summer, and I just feel like it's gonna be such a quick, easy, fun, sweet, cheesy little YA romance. We basically have two people, Bradley and Celine, and they used to be best friends, and then they went to high school, they kind of got in different cliques, and they stopped being friends. Now they both signed up for this wilderness experience type thing and didn't know the other person was gonna be there, and now they're there, they're kind of rekindling that friendship and kind of deciding, do they actually want to be more than friends? I think it is going to be so cute and fun, and the vibes are just gonna be so good because if they're just like camping, why do I feel like that's just gonna be such a good like summer vibe? I'm actually so excited about it, and you cannot tell me that this cover is not the cutest thing ever. I'm actually obsessed with this cover, and I think it's gonna be such a fun, sweet story, so I'm very excited about that one. Wow, I feel like I'm talking a million miles a minute right now. Moving on, I'm actually rolling this book over from my June TBR, and that is The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. I read The 7-Year Slip by her, and that is a 6-star read for me. I absolutely loved it, so I have really been wanting to read this book. I finally picked it up from the store super recently, and I have really been wanting to give it a read. I loved the magical realism aspect in The 7-Year Slip, and there is also a magical realism aspect in this one, except this one, I believe the love interest is a ghost, which is very interesting. I have no idea how this is gonna work. Like, how is the love interest a ghost? How does she communicate with him? Like, I'm really confused and super intrigued to see how this goes. And I feel like I have seen some of my friends on Bookstagram and stuff read The 7-Year Slip, love it, and then read this and also love it just as much. So I'm very excited. Again, getting out of a slump. I really just want to read a book that gives me that feeling of, oh my god, I need a highlighter, I need a pen, I need tabs, I need to annotate this. I'm in love with them, I'm in love with the story, I'm in love with the universe, and I need more. And like, I need that feeling again, and I feel like some of these books have the potential to do that for me. So that's that one. Moving on, speaking of books that I think could really do it for me and just be a new 6-star read, this is very highly anticipated for me. I have had this book on my radar for probably 2 years, which is so crazy, and I just recently, since moving back to KC, have bought it, and I'm so excited. I want to read it. It's a little bit of a chunkier one. We have a sports romance, which if you know me, I love sports romances so freaking much, and that is Say You Swear by Megan Brady. I mean Brandy, I'm sorry. Anyways, I truly am a sports romance like fanatic. I love them. They have crack in them, I swear. I'm 99% sure this one is a football romance, and I am just so excited because I feel like when I first got into reading, got on Book Talk and Bookstagram and Booktube, wow, I just said so many things.
They're the same picture.
I feel like I saw so many people talking about this and absolutely hyping it up, loving it. I am so excited. I genuinely believe this is going to be a book for me where I'm highlighting, I'm annotating, I'm tabbing. I just have such high expectations, which could either be really bad or really good. Not sure which it'll be yet, other than the fact though that it's a football romance. That's all I know. I don't know anything about this book. I don't know whether it kind of has some deeper plot points to it like Binding 13, or if it's just fun. I'm sure based on the size it probably does have some deeper things to it, but I have no clue, and I'm so excited to go into it blind and just figure that out for myself. Moving right along, we have Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. This is another book that's been on my physical TBR for a really long time because I feel like everyone was talking about this 1 to 2 summers ago. Last summer she had her second book come out, Meet Me at the Lake, I think, and then this summer she has another new book that has come out, and ever since last summer I saw this, wanted to read it, picked it up, didn't read it. So here we are now a year later and I want to read it. I feel like I saw so many people say this book is so good and I just have not gravitated towards it and picked it up, but I feel like it could be a really fun book, especially for the summer, because it's every summer after. I don't know why anyways. The back basically says 6 summers to fall in love, 1 moment to fall apart, a weekend to get it right. If I'm remembering correctly, they basically spend 6 summers together because they're both visiting the same place or something like that, and they kind of fall in love and then something bad happens, so they stop, and then all of a sudden they're there on the same weekend, and I cannot remember if it's intentional or unintentional that they're there on the same weekend and they're trying to kind of fix it. Also, if I'm remembering correctly, we have like dual time period chapters to where like you'll go from the past to the present, kind of like Love and Other Words. That could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. I feel like this will be a good one. I've heard such great things, so I'm very excited to give this a read. Next book is a very recent pickup. I found this at Barnes the other day and I just thought the premise sounded really fun, and that is The Pickup by Miranda Keneally. I don't know how to say her last name. I'm so sorry. That's probably very wrong. Anyways, this is the synopsis because I don't know that I'm gonna be able to describe it better than the synopsis. So here's the synopsis. It says, when Mari jumps in the back of her rideshare to a music festival, the last thing she expects is for the car to pick up a cute guy along the way. Mari doesn't believe in dating. It can only end with a broken heart. Besides, she's only staying at her dad's house in Chicago for the weekend. How close can you get to a guy in 3 days? There is more, but that's all I read when I picked it up. I was like, that sounds so interesting. I don't know why, but something about a romance book that's very fast-paced, the fact that these people are going to be falling in love in such a short period of time, and then one of the people or both are going to be leaving to go to completely different places, is so intriguing to me. And I love that. I don't know if that would be like a mini trope, if you will, but I have read that a couple times and thought it was really fun and interesting. So this just sounds really fun. It's a YA romance, so it's probably going to be very fast paced. That is one thing about a YA romance, is you can almost be positive that a YA romance, and honestly any YA book in general, is gonna have like some type of crack in it where it's so fast paced and very captivating. I think I have read very few YA books that have not captivated me from the start and been very fast paced. Very excited about this one. I feel like this will be great, get me out of my slump, and just be a fun little time. Next we have Waiting for Tom Hanks by Carrie Winfrey. I actually know nothing about this book. This is a book that Makai picked up from Barnes, read the back of it. He said it sounded interesting and he wanted me to read it, so he literally chucked it in the basket and told me that I wasn't allowed to read the synopsis. So no idea what it's about, but want to read it. This cover is just honestly really cute. It's giving me summer vibes. This literally could take place in fall or the dead middle of winter, but by the cover, I think it takes place in the summer. At least that's my guess. I don't know. It's given summer vibes, okay? So we're going with it. That's all for that. And the last book on my TBR for July is When in Rome by Sarah Adams. This book is a book that I have like had my eye on for a really long long time and didn't buy it till recently because I've heard such great things about it. The cover is so stinking cute, and I feel like I've heard a lot of people say that this is really giving kind of like a Hallmark movie, and that could be wrong, but I feel like I've heard that. I could have made it up, but if it is, then I'm gonna love it because I'm such a like a hopeless romantic. I'm a sucker for a good Hallmark movie. So again, that could be a lie. I could have just made that up, okay? But I'm pretty sure.
Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way.
Anyways, I honestly don't know what this book is about. So we're sitting here looking at the synopsis trying to figure that out. Apparently, Amelia Rose, known as Ray Rose, to her adoring fans, we have a princess of pop, okay? We have a famous person. Apparently, she decides to drive off in the middle of the night to have a little break in Rome, Kentucky. She meets someone. I don't know, the cover's giving they're gonna be baking together. That could be wrong. Yes, he's too busy running the pie shop his grandmother left him. Well, that's just so dang cute. A pie shop? Oh my god. Oh my god, I want to read this right now. Should we just start right now? To Grandma Betty, I wish you could have read this one because you would have loved Mabel. I miss you and your smile and your Santa Claus sweater. Aw, that's cute. This is okay, right? I'm okay. Okay, I'm not actually, I got you. I'm not actually about to sit here and read it, and for that matter of fact, I'm not about to sit and read it out loud to you. That's not what this channel is, but I am very excited about this, and now that I kind of just read the synopsis a little bit, I'm even more excited to read it, and this might even become my next read. We shall find out. So with that being said, that is all the books on my TBR. That was quite literally 10 books, okay? I'm 12 books behind on my Goodreads goal, so if I can read 10 books in July, I will be way more caught up, and that is actually the goal. That is actually the goal. I'm actually genuinely hoping to read 10 books in July. I need to stay focused, laser focused on the goal, and that is 10 books. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you are not already, because we have a lot of fun over here and we want you to join the fun. And with that being said, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. From my finger. Again, guys, I'm literally so thorough. Hey, wait, is that a sleigh? Like, the fact that I just realized I could do that. I just said I wasn't gonna tell you what I was doing, and I just told you, so wow. Thank you so much to pair. Whoa. Okay. Okay. What? We're gonna try that one more time. What is that? Wow. Wow. Can I speak? Why was it like that? How fun is that? A comeback to bring you your TB. What? Comeback to bring you my. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I literally can't. Why am I struggling so much? Gosh.
Do you miss us?
Quick. Oh my god. Why am I hating everything I am saying? Why did that have to mess up? Because that was going good. Across a sick one-page seat. Oh my god. There is. What video is that? What video was that? In like. What? The 7-year slipped and love it. Whoa. 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 Bye.